4 upgrades that can increase the value of your home. That's today's topic. Stay tuned. Lots of good information. What upgrades will increase the value of your home? That's a question we're being asked a lot right now. Why is that? Well, first, many homeowners are not preparing to move to a bigger house or a different house, but they're making the existing house fit their lifestyle needs. So there's additions that are being made or considering remodels. And so we're getting a number of questions of what things should one remodel that would maintain value or increase value in their home. Another thing is, we've been talking about this opportunity that may be coming for homeowners who are thinking about selling their properties later this year, and folks are getting ready. They're getting their houses positioned to be most desirable for the buyers that are in the market as we move through this year 2023. The pandemic has changed a lot of things. The traditional things that people thought were great upgrades in the past and things that buyers were seeking may not be the case anymore. Of course, bathrooms and kitchens are the steadfast upgrades that we recommend more than any others. Those are the ones that increase most value in the home. But there are a few items that buyers are looking at that we've been talking with our sellers, and that's what today's all about. Sellers ought consider, or owners ought consider, adding more usable square footage. People need more space. A recent HomeLight survey said that through the pandemic and beyond, the biggest issue that home buyers are facing or they're talking about is needing more space. That's why people are moving. So if your current house, if there's a way that you can add more square footage to that, that's going to be something that's desired by buyers in the future, and it'll make your house more usable for you today. How do you do that? Well, if you have some open space to a second floor in your 2-story home, filling that in by adding an additional room, whether it's a bedroom or a media room or a game room, could be one way that you could add square footage to your existing property. A second thing, some folks have basements that are unfinished, and finishing that basement can be an absolutely great way to increase square footage and increase the value of your house. Another thing that people are thinking are just strictly or purely additions or adding a casita if the property warrants that, is big enough to accommodate a casita. We have a lot of clients looking to do that right now. Another way to add space. This is particularly popular given the multi-generational suites and the mom coming back to live at home or dad coming back to live at home or grandma and grandpa, and those extra rooms or those extra spaces are very important to people. One warning though is that garage conversions can backfire. Folks think that one way to add space is to convert that 2 or 3 car garage into living space, but what we've learned from studies or from reports is that that actually decreases the desirability of a home in many buyers' eyes and may backfire as a way to add more square footage. So be careful about garage conversions. The second thing that buyers are interested in, or a second way that you can increase value of your home through upgrades, is doing some enhancements to the front landscape and exterior of the property. Curb appeal is still important to home buyers. It's the first 30, 60, 90 seconds of their experience when they're out there looking, and that curb appeal makes a huge difference to buyers in today's market. In addition, maybe a little paint on the exterior. That's something that owners tend to not focus on or just assume that it's not necessary, and a fresh coat of paint on the outside can go a long ways to increasing the curb appeal and making the house look just that much brighter, fresher, and newer. Another thing is update or enhance hardscape areas. Some owners are staining concrete areas or stamping concrete areas, or in some cases ripping them out altogether and putting in paved stones or another form of stone to enhance the exterior look of the property and enhance its overall value. A third thing is outdoor living areas. We've got folks adding decks or even covered patio areas to houses, even just posts with stretched canvas in some of the inexpensive covered areas are certainly adding value or making backyards more desirable for folks today. Maybe a fireplace or a fire pit is another way, because people are spending more time at home and they're not going out for their entertainment as much. That shifted again during those pandemic days. So enhancements to your own yard are making that space more desirable for not only you or your family, but even for entertaining and for guests in those situations. Last thing that you can do, or one of the things that buyers are really excited about in today's talk, is energy efficiency and utility cost savings measures. There are a number of those that we've seen. Tankless water heaters are the most popular. That is one of the things that owners are moving away from. The big tank water heater to a tankless water heater improves energy efficiency and decreases water waste. Recirculating water pumps, something that's been around for a while, but we're starting to see them more commonplace, just to get that instant hot water to each fixture in the house if you need hot water. And again, that's another conservation tool people are moving toward. LED lights is another thing, or high efficiency air conditioning units. All little touches that add value almost at a dollar for dollar exchange at some point in the future when you go to seek that value back from a buyer who's in the market. And then, of course, just other energy efficient things, like just getting an energy audit done would be another great tool that owners are considering as ways to find the places that they can add value to their house by making them more energy efficient. There are a lot of ways to make your house more desirable today, whether you plan to stay and live in it or whether you're thinking about selling it in the months ahead. If you're thinking about selling it, reach out to us. We can tell you which items would be best for your property and help you get the plan and the steps in place to be ready to capitalize on top dollar come later this year. Or if you just want to know, how do I protect the money I'm going to invest in my house, we're happy to share with you what kind of returns you get on the different upgrades that you choose and how that might overall increase the value of your house just from a standpoint of increasing your equity. Hope this has been helpful today. I'm David Brownell, Real Broker. Thanks for watching and have a great day.